Rebecca Martinez, ArtsCalifornia.net here, and today I have the pleasure of working with Nicole Cathers of Glam, and Nicole is a makeup and hairstyle artist. So happy to be here.
Thank you. So I'm really looking forward to making you feel special, but part of what I do is really just bring out the inner beauty of my clients, give them and build them the confidence and help them gain the tools that they need. So I'm really excited. Have you sit down and we'll do your makeup?
All right, I'm looking forward to this. So Nicole, I believe part of what you mentioned is that in addition to bringing out the inner beauty of your clients, you like to train them on how they can achieve similar results at home.
Absolutely. So I do have a specialized beauty session,
Mm-hmm.
and it talks all about taking care of ourselves. Not just that, but recreating a specialized or special look. It's like a beauty overhaul from the neck up, skincare and hair care, and makeup. Because I found that self-awareness and that ability to make ourselves feel confident most of the time comes from our physical appearance, but it's also the way that we express ourselves, and that in itself is an art. And so I really think it's special that I can share with people what I enjoy to do, but also help them enjoy the way they feel and look, and be able to give them that self-expression, because I know that self-expression can go a long way, and it's part of living the truth, but it's also a part of feeling confident.
Mm-hmm.
So I think those things are really important: self-expression, confidence, building that, helping people see their inner beauty and bringing that out, and teaching them how to do what I do, so that way they can feel confident when they go home. And I just really love teaching, because I think it's a great way to just bring out people's confidence when they feel like they're equipped with the right tools to do what they need to do in life.
So what are you doing now?
I am concealing, and I am doing a stippling technique. And what that does is it helps blend the product into the face. I'm making sure to get it in the inner corners, because we tend to be a little bit deeper in there. And part of this concealing is we're also color correcting. So I like that. And I really do believe, as we mature, less is more. So depending on what you like to do, I see Rebecca as really using her brand and her art and showing that off, and being more of a naturalista, right? So you
Yes.
like to be more natural, but you also like to have a little bit of a glow.
So Nicole, how did you get interested in this line of work?
A couple reasons. Number one, I loved expressing myself through hair and makeup so much. I really enjoyed it. And second of all, I like the transformation of confidence that was built in the process of making people feel important and taking care of them in the beauty industry. I saw how my mom would light up. I would see just like how I felt after I would even just get a haircut and style, like how it made me feel, just made me want to give that to other people.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Yeah, so it was something I felt that was really special. 75% of women admit that their beauty routine was what built their confidence and their physical appearance. And then 9 out of 10 said it was their actual beauty regimen and what they did for themselves every day. So if I could help people feel good about themselves on a daily basis and express themselves through basically the art of hair and makeup that I teach, I think that's pretty cool. So right now I'm just doing a little sheer press powder. It's very lightly milled, so it's not going to set in any lines or anything, but it's just going to kind of reduce a little bit of the shine. I'm not doing anything like over and beyond. Right now I'm actually just putting that sheer press powder on. I'm doing lighter colors in the areas that need a little highlighting and brightening. More on tone with your natural skin. We're putting a little bit there. And then I'm going to also do a little contour on your face. Nothing heavy, just something really soft to bring out your beautiful cheekbones. Each relationship I build behind the chair or when I'm doing something for someone in a special event. If you're wondering why or where I'm putting this, putting it in the cheekbone and then in here, we're leaving the hollow or the area right in here blank, so that way it can create a natural lift or contour.
How did you learn all of this?
I take a lot of ongoing education.
Uh-huh.
I spend thousands of dollars every year on education. I do a lot of online stuff as well. I go to classes in person. I've actually been building my beauty industry career for the past almost 16 years now.
Wow.
I started when I was 17 and now I'm in my 30s. And so I found that if you're willing to constantly be a student, you can be the best teacher.
That's nice.
So I try to teach what I learn to my clients, the things that they can use.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep it simple. And right now I'm just putting a little cheek color on and keep it matte because I know shimmer for your skin type and texture is gonna show more texture, and we want to keep it nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna softly press towards the top of your cheekbone, really close to your eyes. I'm gonna create a lift here. Eyebrows are definitely a frame to the face. As you can see, I have mine permanently done.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of yourself, what would you
A
prefer to
tiny
see?
bit bolder than they naturally are.
Perfect, so more on the natural side.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a combination of pencil and powder to create that look. To me, that is really the gateway to your eye. Soft, so that way your art on yourself stands out.
Okay.
And also that you're not competing your makeup with your jewelry. Plus, you have gorgeous blue eyes. We want those to stand out. Your skin tone is like a deep ivory to a light beige in that area. So things that'll keep it soft is nice soft browns, some goldens. You could put in some purples in there, which some people say, oh, well, that would be better with a different certain skin tone. But what I found is that if you're sticking in the mattes category, you really have a little bit more to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And just going to create a soft, airy look. I definitely agree that for the most part, less is more. Just make to embrace or highlight the beauty of the canvas you're working on.
Well, the couple of times that I've seen you, each time your makeup has been different than it was the time before, and it's been fun because I kind of read what your mood is for that day.
Oh,
it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I wanted my lips bold to just kind of accentuate the cool colors that are in my dress, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like lips are the quickest way to change a mood of makeup
Mm-hmm.
from day to night, which is a really great tool.
So do you have a mirror so I could see what my eyes look like right now? After
Absolutely.
you've done this?
Yeah. So I did a very soft light color on the inner corner and blended
Uh-huh.
it in. That's
Uh-huh.
matte. And then on the outer corner, I took a nice light brown and put it on the corner. And I used a brush like this. It's very fluffy
Uh-huh.
because this is creates a soft look on the crease. But what's also good about a brush like this is it makes it easier to blend. It's more like, I call it like more of a goof-proof brush.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's great for women that are busy on the go but still want to, spruce up their eyes. Yeah, so what I love about what I do is every single person's face and hair is a different canvas to work with. They all have different textures, skin tones, hair types, and it's really, to me, very exciting. So what I'm doing right now is I'm addressing the outer corner of your eye and creating kind of a V shape and with the deeper tone, and then I'll go back in and blend it. What this is going to create is a lift from the angle of your eye to your lip
Mm-hmm.
and to your face, and what it's going to do is create that lift. It's actually going to also parallel diagonal from your cheekbone as well.
Okay.
And we left this area right here highlighted or light. So that way it creates that, you'll see the line. Do something quite interesting. I will do my primer for the eyes, even in the brows sometimes.
Primer, yikes.
Yes. So eye primer or any primer.
For me, you need the spackle.
Well, so what I wanted
I'm
to do.
just teasing you.
Yeah, we have those options. But what I like to do is like bring out somebody's like inner beauty. It's just gonna create something really soft, and it'll create a guide for me. And then what I'll do is I'll go back in with a brow pencil, but it'll at least give us like a shadow. You know how you create shadows when you're painting? It gives me kind of a low light effect underneath the pencil to make it look a little softer. And I tell this to everybody, do what makes you most confident. When you're thinking about doing certain things that are beauty related that are more permanent, do your research. Ask other people that you like the way they look, that have the service that you want, and ask your beauty professional. I will do a little bit of eyeliner, but I will tell you this, I'm going to keep it soft on the brown side because number one, you have blue eyes. Number two, it's less aging and less aggressive. And number three, it just really enhances your lash line more to make it look thicker without having to do things like falsies or any kind of lash extension. So there's three parts to a brow. The brow head, where it starts, the arch, which intersects the diagonal right about here, and then the end of your brow. So I'm going to show you how to do one of them, and then we'll put down the mirror, and I'll do the other eyebrow.
Okay.
So you want to, some people will actually put marks where everything starts. Because you have very soft brows and you want to keep them more defined, I am just doing soft tick marks. This is a very soft, like taupey beige.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be very, very soft. It's going to be pretty subtle. If you feel like it's too light, I can switch you up to a darker color. Awesome. Yeah, this color seems perfect. It's just soft enough, but it's just deep enough to where it shows color, but it's not like a huge contrast, which is nice. They're complementary to the skin tone, texture of your skin, your eye color, all of that. I picked the deep brown because it's soft, it's complementary to your skin tone in your eye, and what their daily wear and expectation is. I'm just brightening up the inner corner of your eye.
Mm-hmm. So, Nicole, I know that you also get people prepared for their weddings.
Yes, weddings and special events.
Mm-hmm.
I love that because I have the simple girl next door, or I have like the super glamorous. I've even had a really good client of mine. She was really into the pinup girl look.
Oh, how fun.
So I have had a little mixture of everything.
So what's a realistic expectation of how many ladies you can prepare for a wedding party?
Well, the good thing is I've done as much as 9. I don't recommend that. I cut my teeth on that many years ago. But I do have I have help, so I have assistants. Mm-hmm. So it really just depends on how far in advance you're asking to book your services. I normally say anywhere from 3 to 6 months in advance because I need to get my team together. I need to make sure I have enough coverage, know what time, block out my books, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's more of a time thing, constraint thing, and making sure that the people that assist me are available. Have you opened your eyes? Make sure they're available. Oh, I know. Take a little shot. Mm-hmm. So, to me, that's big, is availability. So really, I can be prepared if people let me know 3 to 6 months in advance if I need to get assistance.
Yeah.
And I can have everything under contract and everything laid out so people know exactly what they're paying for, who's paying what, and it's all organized. And I put a really well put together schedule. I stayed very close to the bride.
So, do you ever, are men ever included in the whole program?
In some respects, I do have a men's like haircut and facial program that I have, and I will go through everything that I use. I do have some men that are on skincare. I do have some men that do the whole shebang every single time. I feel like for them is really just answering their questions about what's going to be best for their hair and scalp. They're more of a one and done. Have I had men do makeup for like books, different related things? Sometimes for pictures, you actually do need makeup.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a taboo thing for a lot of people. But it really just depends on what people are looking for. Okay, so now I'm going to do your mascara. I'm going to have you, there you go. Look right about there. Now pretend it's still there. I'm doing a zigzag motion going up and out. This gets it close to the lash line. You have very light lashes. Now, one thing that people don't realize is you can wear multiple coats of mascara. So I would say for you, if we do 2 to 3 coats, I'm going to be able to add some thickness and fullness to your brows, which will in fact create more of an open look, but also give you a more youthful appearance, which is always good. But I do ask a lot of my clients, if there was one beauty item that you couldn't leave the house without, what would it be?
One beauty item that I couldn't leave the house without. It would probably be something to deal with eyebrows.
Brows, so
Yeah.
you have to get your brows on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, it's fun doing this. And then after this, I'm going to just, like I said, retouch up a little bit of your liner, maybe add a little bit of depth in areas that I need it. Much better. Okay. Close your eyes. Much better. Did add a little bit more depth and fullness in this area. The eyeliner and the brow bone. So that's probably why you love your brows done, because what does it do? It lifts you up and it opens up your eyes. Plus, it shows more expression, which you want people to think you're happy. And
I am happy, actually.
Yeah, exactly. But we want, so part of that you can show through your makeup lip color. That wouldn't compete against your awesome art that's on your neck and your ears. And really be something that you can wear on a daily basis, day to night, because your tones are more orange, teal and all that. I'm just going to stick with something more neutral so it doesn't compete, but it also brings out the glow of your natural features and your undertones in your face.
Okay.
The lips, to me, sometimes even the cheeks are the quickest way to change a look from day to night, because you could easily put a bolder color on your cheek and a bolder lip and still keep the eyes the same, and it will completely change the looks. And the reason why I went with a lighter is if I go too deep, it may look like a little too much, too harsh. So we want to keep it light and soft. You can't always do your liners to match tonally or similarly to your lipstick. Just keeping it nice and soft and neutral. And because on your skin tone it's playing more like a soft pink coral, it's actually really connecting well with your skin tone, and it's connecting well with your jewelry. A little bit deeper?
I should go a little deeper, yeah.
A little deeper, okay. So we can definitely do that. I'm thinking maybe a gloss to add a little depth and kind of a 3D look, and it'll add a little bit of shimmer. It's very common that people don't use just one color to do their lips. Together. Let's add a nice shimmer and fullness. What I like about lip gloss is it tends to be hydrating, but it also adds fullness and brightness where you may not typically have it. How does that feel?
Fun.
Very fun, huh?
I'm going to leave my mark wherever I go.
Yes! Awesome. How do you feel?
Good. Awesome.
let's put this and hang it up. We're pretty much all set.
Good.
Yeah,
That was fun.
good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Well, Nicole, that was really fun. Thank you so much. I love my look,
Okay.
and I feel hopeful that I will be able to come kind of close at home.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I loved it. So this is truly an art, what you're doing here. My face is the canvas, and it looks like you've done a fantastic job of bringing the best of it out.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely something I truly enjoy doing. I
Mhm.
really love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is Rebecca Martinez signing off, and thanks for watching.